Hi everyone, it's John from What Up, and welcome back to another video. Now this is a What Up exclusive, so no one else has this just yet. It's pretty exciting. A source close to the production has revealed to me the identities of a few of the Portuguese or Brazilian voice actors. They're going to be doing the foreign language dubbing for Amazon Prime's Wheel of Time adaptation. So that's pretty exciting. So we're going to talk about those actors and actresses today, what they're well known for, and what it could mean for the show, as well as their contract lengths. Now that's the exciting part here. We know how long they're going to be working on this and when they have to have the dubbing done by, which could give us some information on the possible release dates of the Wheel of Time, which is really very exciting. So we're going to talk about all of that. Then we'll talk a little bit about David Buckley and his exit from the production. Now we all know that he was going to score the Wheel of Time. However, wheeloftimeseries.com broke it a few days ago that he was going to be leaving the production. So if you haven't already looked at wheeloftimeseries.com, the link to their website is down below in the description box. Go click that link, bookmark their page, check it daily. They release all kinds of really interesting and great Wheel of Time news, and they haven't been wrong yet. So there's all of that. So if you like reading the news, go there. If you like listening or watching the news, come here, see me. Ideally, I'd like you to do both. That would be pretty neat. So there's that. And then lastly, at the end of the video, we'll get into a little bit of information about a contest I'm running. So for those of you who are new to the channel, I'm running a contest right now, and that contest will finish next Saturday. So you have until next Saturday to enter, and all you have to do is enter is be a subscriber, like the video, and leave a comment. That's pretty much it. So we'll get into what the prizes are and whatnot at the end of this video. All right. At this point, I normally give you a spoiler warning, but we're not really going to talk anything about the character arcs, the plot points of the show or the book series, so I won't really spoil anything for you at all anyway. So if you haven't watched the show, if you haven't read the books, don't worry about it. You're completely free and safe to watch this video without anything being spoiled for you. All right, so this gentleman we have on the screen here is Duda Espinosa. Now, I do apologize in advance if I mispronounce anything. For those of you who are regulars and watch my videos, every week in the channel, you'll know that I mispronounce things all the time. It's just one of the things I do, but I am apologizing in advance for it here, just so you're aware. Now, this gentleman is going to voice the character of Lan, who we all know is being played by Daniel Henney in Amazon Prime's Wheel of Time adaptation. Now, who is Duda? Is he, just some guy they got off the street that says, you can speak Portuguese? Come on in and do the voice acting for the Portuguese adaptation? No, he's kind of a big deal. I mean, all of these actors and actresses play or do the voices for some very big characters. Now, he does the voice for Captain America. Now, I'm pretty sure most people who watch this channel have at least heard about the Marvel movies, if not seen every single one of them. I know I've watched all of them multiple times. I've forced my wife and my kids to watch them with me, but he does the voice of Captain America. So that's kind of a big deal. And I've actually gone back and I pulled up one of the Marvel movies and I put in the Portuguese dubbing just to listen. I don't understand Portuguese. I don't know what's going on, but the acting, you can tell it's smooth, it makes sense. They do a really good job, so he is a very, very big deal to get for the Portuguese dubbing for this, which is kind of neat. All right, this next actress we're going to talk about is Mabel Cesar. Now, she is doing the voice of Moraine, which we all know is being played by Rosamund Pike. Now, who is she known for? Well, she does the voice of Minnie and Princess Leia. I mean, Princess Leia, like, no one's seen Star Wars here, right? So, big characters, big names, and again, very, very good job at doing the acting. I don't understand Portuguese, but it made sense. It seemed to flow really well, so there's that. Now, the final actress that we were given was Michelle Guidis. She is going to do the voice of Egwene, which we all know is being played by Madeline Madden. She is best known for doing the Portuguese voice for Sansa from Game of Thrones. Now, again, another very big character, very big production, very big show, and very well done. So these, actors and actresses that are doing the voices for them in Portuguese they're really good at their job. So again, Amazon has contracted some really high quality people to do work for them. Now we're getting into their contract length here. Now this is the interesting part. Their contract length is between 6 and 9 months. Now that's a pretty big deal because when Amazon Prime releases a new series, they always release it with multiple different languages. So English isn't the only language they release it in. They release it in all kinds of other languages as well. So this can mean one of two things. If Portuguese will be one of the premier languages that they're going to put out when the show first airs, it means that we could see a release date within 6 to 9 months. And if it's not, if Portuguese is going to be one of the languages they add later on, which does happen occasionally to different shows, then you're going to look at a release date probably prior to 6 to 9 months. So which one in my mind is more likely? I think that it's more likely that we will probably see a release this fall. So I'm leaning more towards the 6 to 9 months being this Portuguese will be premier language for the show, and we'll see it this fall. I think I mentioned in a couple of my other videos that I've speculated that we'll see a Black Friday release, that we'll probably see something around then. We'll see trailers and teasers, a month or two prior to that, but nothing before. I know Narg from the Daily Trolloc last year said that he speculated that we'd see a release June 18th with a big thing at San Diego Comic-Con and all kinds of other stuff like that. But since that happened, we had COVID going on, we had the delay in the production, the shutdown. They're not even going back to finish filming episodes 7 and 8 until April. They still have some shots to do for both those episodes. Then they have post, and then they have all the other things in the marketing campaign to gear up and stuff. So I truly believe, if I had to put money on it, we're going to see that this fall. Now again, Amazon has in a roundabout way confirmed that we're going to see it in 2021, so sometime this year, quite a few times, but they've never officially said we're going to see it fall 2021, spring 2021, summer 2021. They've never said that. So I'm kind of hoping that we'll know sooner or later, maybe this What Wednesday, that would be kind of cool if Wheel of Time on Prime released that, when we will see the show itself. But my money, if I had to guess, would be Black Friday release this fall because it makes the most sense for Amazon, most bang for their buck, so to speak, for the year. That seems to be the best time for them to release it. And I'll do another video probably later on why I think that. I've mentioned it a few times, but I've never really broken it down for you folks. So I probably will do that. Some people have asked. All right, next thing we'll talk about here is David Buckley. Now, WheelOfTimeSeries.com did break the news that he left the production. He's no longer scoring the show for Amazon. And that's kind of sad because David was a really good composer. I really enjoyed his work. And when he was announced, I was really excited because he did a lot of really, really great stuff. And as we all know, music can make or break a production. It can be the difference between something being very believable and amazing to something absolutely terrible. Yes, visuals are important. Yes, acting is important. Yes, location and costumes, all of that is important. But the wrong music could ruin all of it. It really could. So when David was announced, I was really excited. Now that he's left the show, I'm kind of wondering who would fill his shoes because, it's pretty big shoes to fill. Now, a source close to the production did let me know that this was not a recent development. He didn't just leave last week. This had been a while ago. So since it was a while ago, I would assume that they probably already replaced him and they're probably already working on the scoring. But again, we don't know anything because Amazon has not really told us much officially who's going to be taking over. And we didn't even really know he left until he mentioned it himself. And that's what WheelTimeSeries.com picked up on. And, the ball started rolling and everybody started talking about it at that point. So kind of hoping they get someone of his caliber at the very least, because Dave was really very good to score the show because music makes a big difference. All right, with all of that out of the way, we're going to talk a little bit about this contest. Now, this contest is pretty exciting, I think. We're going to run it, again, like I said, one more week. Next Saturday, I'll pick a winner. Now, this winner will get to choose one of two prizes. So they either get to choose to be a co-host with me here on the show. So you pick a Wheel of Time topic that you really want to talk about. You Zoom call into me. I'll record it. We'll talk about that however you'd like. I'll cut it all together, edit it up, put it up on YouTube, and you become pseudo-YouTube famous just like me. But we all know that being on the internet is not really everyone's cup of tea. And we know that once something's on the internet, it's there forever. It really is. So if you don't want to come on as a co-host and you do happen to win the contest, there is a secondary prize you can choose. Now, we've all seen those frosty mugs that, Weekly Wheel News and the Dusty Wheel and Talk Around Rioid all have. I'll have one of those made for you with the What Up logo on it, and I'll ship that out to you. How does that sound? So there's that. So you can either choose to be on the show with me as a co-host, and we'll discuss a Wheel of Time topic, or I'll send a mug out to you. One or the other. Now, how do you enter? It's pretty simple. Like I said earlier in the video, be a subscriber. So if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. It's just a second. Click that little subscribe button. I usually put out 2 to 3 videos per week that are all Wheel of Time on Prime centric. And, any new news, I break that as well. So there's that. And then once you're a subscriber, like one of my videos and comment on it. So I'm going to pick someone who is a subscriber, who's liked a video and has commented on it. So essentially, the more videos you like and the more comments you leave, the more entries you have in, so long as you're a subscriber. So make sure you click that subscribe button. All right. Thank you so much for sticking with me here to the very end. And here's to many more.